We light a lamp, correct, by using matchsticks, oil, cotton, etc. So, can we light the lamp without using oil? Instead of using oil, we use water. Is it possible? It was made possible. Yes. So with water, the lamp was lighted. So and the lamp was uh, glowing for hours. So that was a great miracle by Ramlinga Adigal. So that is one. And we someone wanted to test. So a policeman wanted to test whether Ramalingam Adigal is a fake person or true person. So policeman gave police stick to him. So policeman gave metal stick. So Ramalingam Swami converted that metal stick into a gold stick. So uh, just by shaking in his hand, he made a gold stick. So uh, that's the thing. So the next one, so projector video projector was invented in 21st century. Am I right? So but Ramalingam Swami so this one, so in remote temple, uh, temple festival was there. So Ramalingam Swami's devotees wanted to see that temple festival. So a projector, a screen, a white screen was screened. A white screen was screened, and that their live video of the Dharmasala. So that was a great miracle. So and Amadasurabi, Amadasurabi. So Amadasurabi means endless food, endless food. Surabi means source, or Surabi means the place where something gets generated. Surabi. Amudam means eatable, great eatable food is Amudam. So food, the greatest form of food is Amrut. So Amada Surabi. So Amada Surabi in Dharmachala. Dharmachala is a place to feed food, free food all the time. So when Ramalingam Swami um, noticed huge people coming for food, so then Ramalingam Swami took the ownership of feeding the rice. So from his hand, he was getting unlimited in the vessel. He was getting unlimited. He was started serving the food. He got unlimited rice inside this vessel. So it was managed in that way. So this was a great miracle. And the fire for cooking. So cooking fire. It was uh, now it's a combination of wood and gas, and as well the what to say the big a boiler kind of system is also there. So boiler is there, uh, gas is there, and wood, nature, the old traditional way of cooking by wood. So that wood never got wet. It always never stops in Dharmachala. So that is a great miracle. And his scriptures, his own handwriting, Ramalingam Swami's own handwriting is preserved. So in overnight, 1596 lines of song uh, was written. So that's a great miracle. Even every month we used to go and chant that lines for hours. So it takes 1.5 to 1.5 hours. So uh, so that is Arut Perinjodi Agaval. Agaval, Agaval. If uh, so Panchabodas, so land, air, water, sky, fire. So Panchabuddha, how it's generated, what is the combination of these five. So how it helps in living, how this is a monotheist philosophy, monotheist. So we believe in one god, and all living beings or forms of God have uh, God inbuilt in the core of each soul. So that's the thing. uh, Vadalur, the most places to visit are um, Vadalur Dharmachalai, uh, and we can get Jodi Darshan in Satyanyana Sabai every month. So in Pusam Star Day, this Dharmachala is a place for uh, unlimited food feedings, which means ever continuous food feeding. So that is one thing. And Siddhivalagam. Siddhivalagam is the final, what to say, Vallalar turned light in this place. So we have to catch the so Dharmachalai and Jnana Sabai are then Jnana Sabai was established, and Thiru Arutpa book. Thiru Arutpa has got around 6,000 songs. So uh, that uh, that book or Vallalar's books. Vallalar has written prose as well, prose, poem, then advices, then about herbals. So yeah, so every time I refer the herbal for any problem. So that is one thing. And let us, what are the different names of God? So natural truth is one name. Uh, Natural happiness is one name. Source in the sense the beginner, ender, a great grace light. So supreme compassionate soul. That is our name. Yeah, and the Bringraj plant is the in Tamil it's called Karisalangani. So Bringraj, Bhringraj is the plant without fail. So Bringraj plant has got two varieties. One is white color, one has white color flower, the other one has got yellow color flower. So Bringraj plant, check in internet for present in herbal and we eat and outside use as well for hair polishing. So hair growth and hair polishing, this is widely used. So Ramalingam Swami's advice was to for us to eat that plant in some way, some form. So either raw or cook or make use mixie and make it chutney and eat. So that is the advice. That is the important advice from Ramalingam Swami. And lived in Chennai during from childhood to grown adult. in Sevenville area, Ramalingam Swami had lived. So in that place, he there were so many miracles. One day, his uh, brother's wife, so like mother, so uh, Ramling Swami visited a temple, used to visit temples every day. So Kandasamy temple became uh, Kandakotam by, I mean, it was named by Ramalingam Swami, so Chennai. And Vadivudai Amman temple, as Vadivudai Amman, no, not as Vadivudai Amman, in the form of his brother's wife, so like mother, so came and feeded, and his real brother's mother also feeded afterwards. So then Ramalinga Swami got confused. Now only you, which happened late evening. So this is one, and never went to school. Maybe he had gone to school for Padashala for a day. So he started teaching his guru. So that was a great miracle. So let me provide the channel name to see Ramalingam Swami miracle. Miracles by Vallalar in vallalar.org website. Uh, Let us see. So Mercury turned into a bead. A magician came and requested the Swami to turn Mercury into a bead. The Swami gently poured into the hollow of his palm. Everything happened in his hand, so in the palm. Little Mercury, after keeping the same, closed for a while, dropping it as Mercury bead. So that was one miracle. And feeding the unexpected guests, we saw already discussed, and mastery over fire and rain. So and the cameraman wanted to capture his photo. He could not be captured. So because in Romulingam's body, there was no reflection of light from Romulingam's body. When light entered the other side of the body, in the same direction. So that was a great miracle. No one was able to capture his uh, body in any photo, any form. Someone even what to say used clay to create his body by using clay. Ramalinga Swami simply broke it. You praise God. You live for God. Do not do anything else. That was his simple advice, simple thing. So that was a great thing. And, snake. Uh, Snake came when Ramalinga Swami was there in a place. So after seeing him, a snake just moved away. So simple miracle. Shadowless body, shadow. So Ramalingam Swami, when Ramalingam Swami walked or if any moment during a daytime or night, anytime, no shadow from his body, because his body light just penetrates. Light body, so light source of light just penetrates. There is no reflection, so no shadow. he, sim- he simply praises God. And Ramlingam Swami wanted everyone to be like him. So, in the sense, become like him. So, that is to what to say, to avoid death, to conquer death, to avoid death, to become a deathless body, turning this body into a deathless body. So, that is his. Uh, Advice, though, sincere advice. So this is the purpose of human birth. So human body, getting human body. We are soul, so getting human body uh, for soul. Yeah, soul can get ant body, can get a lizard body, can get cow, can get elephant body, can get lion, a tiger, or can get a dog, any living being can get a fish body, can get any aquatic or yeah, terrestrial. So any living body can get a plant, can get any living body, but uh, human birth, human body, if we had got, uh, this is the only birth where we get the additional sense of dis or what to say, discriminating what is good, what is bad, and avoiding the bad and taking good, more good, and living in good things. So that is the beauty. That is the beautiful advice. So human birth is the most sacred of all birth. So this is the uh, we should not just uh, give up or leave it just like that. So in this birth we should attempt, we should try hard to become being compassionate. When our compassion level, when we are more and more, so we become equivalent to God. So that's living beings are souls inside. So no, not no pleasureful life just wastes our time. So uh, spend time useful. So that is a thing. And do not eat must not strict, no, not. This is a great. When they introspect, when they think deep, they naturally get this feel. All living beings are same as us. So how can we other living beings? So that is the question. We should so straight not leave it right away. There's no killings, in the sense the plants inhale carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and we inhale oxygen and release carbon dioxide. So that combination is very recent plant. And yeah, Ramayana Swami was born on October 5th, 1823. So every celebrated devotees, those who like Ramalingam Swami's principles, they celebrate. Birthday is one, monthly Pusam star day is one, and Ramalingam is for his way of yellow and white, 25% yellow on top and remaining 75% white at the bottom. So that's the flag. And I think there is no length in that flag, only whatever length we keep, standard length, maybe 25% top is yellow, the remaining 75% is chosen. Because wow, what Ramlinga Swami realized inside, though this is the color of the soul, and the thread which inside there is a nadi which gets the of the soul up or down. So with the help of that nadi in places, in most of the places, in uh, different cities, different places, different, and every spread Dharmachala is spread devotees of Vallalar, not by Vallalar himself. So Vallalar's grace, with Vallalar's grace, the devotees have set up Dharmachala to feed food and to conduct any Vallalar related satsangs. So last Sunday we had a push and 11th October. So I had visited uh, one more miracle, and so many small, what to say, different farmlands, different houses. That is the way teleportation was there. So teleportation means when we now and yeah, uh, when what to say, Ramling Swami's devotion and moved the devotees that their intended place they moved just within a fraction. Miracles happened. Tirukural lesson was conducted by Ramalingam Swami. Tirukural, so Tirukural, his favorite Tirukural was so very feet of God. We ten birth and death cycle, that this cycle just repeats until we reach the holy feet of God. So uh, this choral mentions about that treat everyone equally. That is one evuirum tamuir, which means treat everyone as oneself, as yourself. So that is the get. There is no great thought. We consider everyone as our equals. All living beings, not only humans. So all living beings as equals is one supreme thought. So we God is our parent. So father, mother, everything. God is our God is everything. We between the eyebrows, so which is we feel some vibration, some attraction from finger and the deep focus in one place. We tend to concentrate here. So energy transfer we feel here right now. I feel so. This is the place people when people meditate they tend to generally they focus either the heart or this place or their breath. So this is the place where soul present. This is the great place, soul present, which internal implicitly means God is also present, living in this living uh, body, inside this living body in this place. So we this is like a temple, and soul is like a temple, and God is inside the Brahmalinga Swami asked us to keep our focus in this, keep more life, so that for to for good well-being. But Ramalinga Swami asked us to practice the focus here and reduce the sleep. So that is the thing. When we sleep less, we no extreme breath, so no, and we don't sleep for a long time. So that is the thing. Our presence to be with God in God's place. Uh, it means in the Sanskrit one. So ek is in beyond the sky, Paramahasam, Param Akash. Param Akash means what we see just simply enter there only with compassion and with our urge, desire. I have not what to say. I am just a beginner, so I am just a layman. So and yeah, when I was asked to what to say speak about a particular topic for more than 1.5 hours, I I naturally chose for cinema. I might get more people, more fans, but talking for a less time is okay. For talking that for a long time, I can talk for days, for hours about cinema. So, but I am not interested to share uh, that. That topic topic as for a long time. So just for fun, for a short time, it's okay. But for long, for hours, I don't want to talk about that topic. And um, what we what we see, what we feel, what we think a remote place. So everything has got to the maximum extent. We feel God. There is no difference with non-living beings. Also, we see this phone, we see we see this is brown color sugar. So anything we see, this is mask. Mm, this is pin. So this is a metal. Metal has got everything has got everything is form of matter, right? So for some this form of God inside. We can't see it, but uh, this is uh, world different worlds are there, different worlds are ruled by god. So appointment, what to say, retirement, all those things are mentioned, all those things are given by god. Different universes ruled by different people. So uh, andam is Agaval also has Agaval, Panchabhuta, the five elements in earth, and what uh, uh, Panchabhuta about God's grace, about this place. This is all Sabha in the sense uh, got different names. Muchandi Molam is one page. This is also called Netrikan. Third eye, it is Laladam. It has got different names. Let me see if I have. And this is a book I follow. So just take a look. Laladam Bindustan. I had written. Even I get, I will should wake up at what time we should go for bed, how much time we should eat. There should not be any fear for anything. The fear actually causes death. The fear actually reduces our average lifetime. So no fear for anything. We just have to uh, feel the God in all living beings. That is a supreme thought told. Do not fear for anything. And Vallalar has written the purpose of human life. Manumurai Kanda Vasagam prose book. So and there are different colored screens inside this which hides soul from our consciousness. So uh, I am alive. Am I right? I am talking in live stream. So uh, can I feel my soul? I can identify locate the place of the soul, but I still, I could not feel that I am the soul. I feel that I am this body. This is my eye face, is my eye. This is wrong. This is our training, which is present here. We are just a small souls. this body is into a shadowless body like Vallalar's body. This body is tend to die. This body, when soul leaves, if soul leaves, the soul is about soul tend to leave the body after do more and more good things. Even for the sake of Vallalar, we just do good to others. So uh, that is one great advice, so that the soul lives for long in the body and nothing happens to body. That is, God shows grace to us. So that is the thing. This grace is God getting grace from when we show small grace. How much we can show grace to others? It's a small amount connected, but equal. God gives a huge amount of God shows a huge amount of grace to ourselves. So uh, that is the thing. There is no. It's like we light small with a small matchstick. We light the lamp. So God lights with a huge man, a huge. God lights in huge things. That is the thing. And let me get one book that is a poem book. It was drawn by different photos in different forms, and this photos are in different forms, and this photo was drawn by one set. This is one kind of photo. The other kind of photo also. This is God in the form of light. So this is the Vallalar pray. The light God is a form of light. So uh, we light this like Deepam. We call Deepam, and we uh, tend to uh, see it often. So let me show it. Give me a second. This glow this light, and we should whenever possible, to the maximum extent, we should see this light, and we should feel that God is in between the eyebrows. So uh, that is the that is the advice of Vallalar. Okay, and yeah, I would like to keep this video in this light for some time. When I though I will still converse, and taking bath, when we should take bath, when we start the day, we help of this with the help of Bringraj plant, we brush with the help of it, and we have to, what to say, all teeth should touch that what is it, that chemical present jaws inside the mouth, and bath with the sesame oil. We need to take a shower. So with the help of the whole body, it's like servicing the body. We tend to use a shampoo. I mean, to the maximum extent, we should was what to say, use for our body, both inside and outside, and we know it, correct. So when we don't get, we should actually this birth, maintaining this body, we should spend a lot of time, because this birth should not, we should not lose this birth. That is the prime, who can earn and give money to us. When we spend time in maintaining this body for a long time, our earning potential reduces, our earning time reduces. So how can we live? This is a good question. So ancient money, and we can lead a simple life later. So we can follow Vallalar's way of living in later life. So that is one option. So that is one way, and otherwise we can, now itself we can earn a simple money, and we can still practice the principles mentioned by Vallalar. So should be ever so. This is like God is God living beings. So this light also should be like glass over it, so that no insect goes and gets affected with the help of this open light. So if we keep a glass over this light, there is no problem of insects getting affected, getting died by Ramalingam Swami. In what I took one ebook, Vallalar, Messenger of Great Grace Light. Vallalar, I repeat, Vallalar, Messenger of Grace Light. I downloaded from internet. So that is in English. Somebody had written, some Englishman. Vallalar's principles, Vallalar's practical food feeding, Dharmachalai, Vallalar's Satyanyana Sabai, Vallalar's Chennai life, or how Vallalar visits temple often, how gave me the grace of God, only with the grace of God. So to the maximum extent, not only to the maximum extent, always when we focus on this light, we need to make this practice. We can see the light continuously. We can practice it, focus. We can keep our focus every day, 3 hours. God, when we keep this practice, we can get the focus, the required focus, through which we can feel, we can start feeling inside, in between the eyebrows, mentally our, in our focus, where our focus is, there we are, right? So we can start entering inside, we can see. It's like a place of God's uh, dance, a place where God present. Yes, if it, when we see others, any other human, or when we see them as ourselves. That is one thing. No shock, give no shock to others. Treat everyone as oneself. That is one small thing which we can do. For few minutes, let us keep the focus. And when we breathe, in 1 minute, we breathe 15 times, which means we two, two, 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 seconds inhale, 2 seconds exhale. So one breath cycle uh, as, is 4 seconds. So 15 into 4 is 60. So 60 seconds is 1 minute. So, and when we breathe also, we are you there? I am there. I am keeping my focus in this light. So let us keep our focus in this light for some more minutes. When we keep our focus in this, feel that light even when we close it, and we can keep that light, we can feel that light, we can get close to that light. It eyebrows is like when we close our eyes, same way we can feel that, why we can feel that screen after when we close our eyes and keep our focus in between the eyebrows. We tend to see a screen. In that screen we can see that I mean, before we close our eyes. So let us practice one more time. I focus on one light continuously. To the maximum extent, this light should not be in a shaking position. When we keep a glass over it on all sides with a small ventilation, there will not be a movement, shaking of this light because of air. It just moves because air flows in the room. I am focusing on this light. I in the stage in between the eyebrows in closing form. When we close our eyes, initially we tend to sleep, but need not worry. That this is the practice. When we close, we are trying to keep the conscious active even when we close our eyes. This is the training we should give it to our brains. When we feel that activeness should not stop even when we close in purpose. So let me take the focus, the video focus to my face. Give me a second. It's still early morning, so it's dark. Yeah, I'm back to my seat. Yeah, so initially when we keep our focus, we tend to sleep, uh, but need not worry. This is the practice. This is the starting. We feel the focus here. Now my direction is towards the light, so I can see both the lights. So Vadalur did not mention how many lights, whether one light or two light. Uh, one is what everywhere in temple weekends. I think one light is enough. No confusion here. So we'll follow Valalar's words. When one stops, the other one grows until we light the stopped one. So we keep two. So as backup. So no, no other reason. So meditation, meditation, keeping our voice, our thoughts calm in rhythmic way. The point is when I talk now, but that point we forget and we just act in the situation in our usual way. We should train. We should start training our brain to to what to say, to handle any situation in Ramalingam Swami's way. That is a rhythmic way, compassionate way, by feeling that there is no difference between rich man or poor man. So no difference. All are oneself. All are from the same parents. So our deeds, we get a different thing. A twin children, two children born as twin feeds. One eats snacks when some other child comes. One gives the snacks to the child. The other one did not give, so does not give the karma, the karmic effect, the previous births, how we get the next body, so our previous behavior still exists. So we should train in such a way that the behavior, the bad behaviors get away from us continuously. That is the training that is the training of the brain. So training of the brain, training ourselves. So training of the brain we should give to get away from the bad things for whatever happens in any possible situation should give to others. So getting focused, getting proper, getting channelized, golden form of work, so I can feel the light vibration, in the sense some movement in between my eyebrows when I focus on the light continuously. Allah keeps the hand like this when he walks. We can see it very well in this. There is no folding. I have never no photo folding like this present. So always one hand, something in this way while walk also walking in the hand. When we do like this, so it shows our manliness. It shows our separation. When we do this, all are equal. The equality, everyone is equal. So that kind of equality. It shows the equality. Shows the bonding. So let us try to when we head. When we walk, the energy is present. Energy is present. Should cover when we walk. When we walk, not only when we walk, when we live also. So let us cover it. This is a towel. I could get it now. So we can cover in any form. Any form. This cover when we cover the what to say, the energy doesn't get released. I used to wear a white color cap. So white is not any cold. The white body just reflects. It doesn't. So some kind of covering cap is also okay. See, Vallalar also wears this. It's a single cloth for wearing to cover bottom, to cover top, to cover head as well. So also, but I am not comfortable wearing this dress um, in my way of living. So I in my natural stage, I might, I mean, go to this form of dress, but this covering is standard. So the people cover in different ways as well. So let us try. People cover with this as well. So the thing is, we should cover the top portion, whatever, however we fold. Our covering should cover the top portion. This is okay as long as it just doesn't get removed. Okay, this okay. Mm, it's covering some form of covering. People we are in the field of, and when we are in excretion toilet, so we should let it excrete. I mean completely before we come out, and our focus should be in that excretion point. And in all other at all other times our focus should be inside the eyebrows. So this is the way in our home we maximum time the light be, yeah, this is the light. Okay, it is in my reading tables just the same direction. I can, when someone sit in the chair in the reading, keeping a reading table, so it's the same direction. Light is in the same direction. Whenever I want, I could focus. Excuse me. Whenever I want, I could focus the book. In simple form, Vallalar has given the Maha Mantra. This is written in this book. It is mentioned in Tamil, so I will read. அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி. Four words. First line has got two words. Second line has got two words. In three words are same. First line, second line, fourth. Sorry, first word, second word, fourth word are same. Only the third word is different. First word is Arutperenjodi. Second word is same. Arutperenjodi. 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 Fourth word is Arutperenjodi. Third word is Taniperunkarunai. So I repeat. I mentioned this mantra content. I mean fully. Arutperenjodi. Arutperenjodi. தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி. எல்லா உயிர்களும் இன்புற்று வாழ்க. Let all living beings live happily. எல்லா உயிர்களும் இன்புற்று வாழ்க. Let all living beings live prosperously. Living beings live long, live forever, live long. Let all living beings live in harmony with each other. Let all living beings are felt as myself or oneself. All living beings are oneself. I just want to practically give the the demo. This is the demo, theoretically explaining as no as less value. So practically now I am focusing the light. See, God can be attained in two ways as per Ramalinga Swami. One is Paropakaram, the other one is Satvisaram. Satvisaram, Satsang, which could be with self as well as with the other people. Paropakara means helping, feeding food to the poor, making other humans, other living beings alive by feeding food. So this feeling God, feeling the oneness with all living beings often. So this is the thing. Two ways. Feeding food also gives a feel about oneness feeling. If I feel hungry, I eat. Right? The others feel hungry, they could not eat. That is why the poverty. That is where the poverty starts. One stops. One shows no care to other means it will result in poverty of the other. So the hunger, poverty should be removed at any cost. Each one care for the others, making sure the others don't sleep. We don't have poverty problem. We have all good. Everyone is good. See, one can when someone might look physically stout, but they may not, body may be good, but their mental strength may be bad. So we should not say this guy is looks a fit guy for work. Why I should feed food to this guy? I will very well feed to the either the child or old man. And we have limited source, we can make choice. But otherwise, I need not have any discrimination. The mental strength matters than physical strength. Physically, this body may be male, might look young, might look good, but the mental strength determines to for material to the maximum extent. No discrimination. Excuse me. From ants till elephant. All living beings vary from this ant size till elephant size. Based on the size, this comparison, the range, the min and max range of all living beings. A human body comes in between. So, and then maybe cockroach or lizard, then it goes up. This based on the size till elephant. Elephant is elephantine size. So all treating all living beings as oneself, no difference, showing no difference, is the supreme, is the discipline for the soul. Focusing the light, soul is like the temple. God inside the soul is the light. We should, when we see any living being, soul and God, we should feel the God in that living being. That is the supremeness, that is the ultimate compassion. God, God is in all living beings. God is in this flying insects. God is in the ants, moving ants, feeling that make us energetic, make us active, feeling that brotherhoodness, oneness. When we had born as ants, if someone discriminates, so the feelings will be when we harm any living being. But when when we were born as this living being, if someone harms, how it pains us the same way we should see same way we should see the other person. So now I mean little bit sleep entered. So this is what we should train to be awake even when we close the eyes. Because still my body, the pattern says inside the brain that when we close our eyes, we are going to sleep. This is what brain thinks. So we it puts us in sleep mode. We should try to avoid. This is to keep us active, to keep us focused. We are closing the eyes and focusing inside between the eyebrows. Or we can do open meditation also, like opening the eyes and meditating. அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தனி பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி பெருஞ்சோதி. Now I keep my eyes open, I am chanting, I also see the light. So I also keep the focus here. அருட்பெருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி. அருட்பெருஞ்சோ கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி 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 தனி பெருங்கருணை அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி. Summarize. We had started with the miracles of Ramalingam Swami. His Bhayam Swami's different miracles. So many miracles he had done, but uh, Amda Surabhi, his hands became, and live telecast, remote live telecast. Then after festival, then light, have the cotton, we water, so Vallalar had. It asked someone to keep the oil, they by mistake kept water, so, but still it lighted. That's a miracle. And Neerodai, in the sense water pond, with the help of stick, water pond, just drew a line and water, not to think anything bad about others, or some of the supreme disciplines, and treat all living beings, no difference in whatsoever in terms of male, female, in terms of caste, in terms of living beings or oneself. And daily 3 hours of oneness with God. Early morning is preferred time. It's down, so it close to the outer atmosphere, not much, but some. So we get Amrut air during early morning. When we choose this way of living, we can actually uh, This is the practice for that oneness. We bought that Bringraj plant that is dried. Let me get it now. Give me a second. Uh, Somewhat white, correct? White. You can browse in it. This leaf is dried now. We can still consume this. We can eat this leaf raw. We can just pluck some leaves and we just have to wash and eat. Let me demonstrate this Bringraj plant and on strict avoid killing and avoid other living beings' body consumption. So we can there are beautiful ways of living what we should consume on each day. Everything is detailed in Vallalar's book, and it's translated and mentioned in internet. We can when we search for Vallalar way of living uh, demonstration, we can see my video. So I am going to name this video like this Vallalar way of living demo, and I'll mention the Bringraj plant. I'll mention the meditation, focusing, and eyebrow. So I have plucked some leaves. Let me wash and come. It is not bitter. It is not sweet as well. Bringraj, white color Bringraj is preferred. It is for medicinal use. Ramalingam Swami has mentioned this. Asked advised us to eat every day. So in either cooked form or uncooked form. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we bought this plant. So yesterday we could not cook day before yesterday or yesterday, but I don't want to miss today. I missed yesterday, day before yesterday. Previous days plant was cooked the day before yesterday. So yesterday we missed. So today I consumed in this demo itself. So I just don't want to miss this. We can use these leaves when it is in the wet form. We can actually brush using our finger. I consumed it. So this let me yeah, this is simple. We can actually tie it as well because the energy, the spiritual energy flows outside. So I I tend to forget this. So some form, whatever beautiful way we can tie with the help of turban, as turban or any form. So you can actually keep like this also. This is also okay. So whichever form we feel comfortable with. And no fault finding with others. Fault finding about oneself and correcting our faults or past done faults will cure us from the cycle of birth and death. Birth and death is the worst cycle. Being ever living like God is the best way of living. Our aim should be to live the best way of living. All right. So with this, I would like to end this video. So keep in touch. Focus the light Keep the focus in this, in between the eyebrows. I am going to end the video. Three, sorry, 3, 2, 1.